everyone, bringing you a special edition Monday fishing report. We actually had a really fun weekend and we went up north. So Josh, how did that go?
Yeah, we went up to Mille Lacs and Emily crushed some smallmouth. I got a couple too in here and there. But the rest of the group was fishing walleyes, so if you're doing that, they were fishing walk-on bay, that 8 to 12 feet in the gravel. Was doing pretty good, and then some of them were actually out in the mud flats in the middle of the lake. Emily and I, it got kind of windy, so we stuck around Izades Resort. We fished the reef out front there, and wouldn't you know it, we trolled plastics and we were crushing big smallmouth.
That was really exciting because we tried a whole bunch of different bass tactics, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm not used to it or if the fish just didn't like that, but trolling was the ticket. And the first fish that we caught, honestly, they are so huge out there, I thought it was a rock, and it wasn't. So that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Water temps up there were still a little bit warmer than I thought. Where were they at?
They were in the 60s, the low 60s.
Yeah. And so that was really a great time out there. We were able to find some little panfish in little back harbors and stuff. But it was kind of the wind that chased us off at the end of the weekend. Even still a great time. As far as Wapaka County, where we are at today, we found tons of fish. Take your electronics, get your graph out there, and we found the fish. But the bite was honestly super tough. We downsized quite a bit and found some pretty decent panfish, some pretty decent bluegills. Crappies on a little bit more of a normal size, what you're thinking bait, typical for crappies. But honestly, I switched colors all day and just kind of the conditions change a lot through the day, so you can see there's kind of some crazy clouds and stuff happening behind me here, and that's what we had roll through all day is mist and rain and maybe even a peak of sun, and I think that's part of what contributed to that continuing color change. So quite a bit of success. Well, we tried to get quite a bit of success out here, but some hit and miss. Looking at some deeper structure is where we found the most of our fish, and maybe even a little bit outside of it, so don't be afraid to kind of cast around and see what is where. Other than that, looking forward to seeing you next weekend out on the water.